Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're Married to Vinyl, and today is another micro discography. And
our favorite feature.
Yeah, so what's a micro discography again?
Okay, here we go. The rules, which you all know. A band can only have a maximum of one album. That's pretty much it. Sometimes they only have singles. We might have a couple EPs and call it a day. A compilation doesn't count, but one album maximum. We're going back to the 80s today, right?
Scotland, early 80s. We're going to talk about, and this was a little bit of a request from one of our viewers. Do we say that?
We were thinking about doing it. It was on the short list, but we saw someone commented, so we're like, you know what? That's good. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're talking about Strawberry Switchblade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who are Strawberry Switchblade?
You think of them kind of as a Glasgow Scottish duo.
Yes.
It's who is it? Rose McDowell and Jill Bryson.
Yes.
But they started out.
They started out as a four-piece.
Yeah,
in the early 80s. Yeah, 1981.
They recorded a 4-song demo as the 4-piece.
They did.
They did recently. They released a 7-inch, like a reissue of that. They did a Peel session even in 1982. So they were kind of like, you get the favor of John Peel in England, that you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. And then they ended up becoming just the duo of Jill and Rose.
Yep. They started out as kind of, they look like they're goth punks, They were in the punk scene, of the Scottish scene, but musically, not so much.
No.
Yeah.
But then lyrically, you could see them
they had the
have
darker.
that darker
Yes.
undertones.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, Strawberry Switchblade, they had such a distinctive look.
They did.
had the big hair and the ribbons and
Yeah.
the polka dots and the makeup and everything.
We'll see those soon.
They looked amazing.
Oh, they did.
They really did look amazing.
July of 1983, their first single, and maybe my favorite song by them, Trees and Flowers.
Yes.
Now we have this. This is the real 7-inch, but it's just this on this Charisma label. It's not the real. There's supposed to be a picture sleeve, and this was on. I don't know if people will be able to see it. It's called 92 Happy Customers label, and the label was Will Sargent of the Bunnymen. That was his label. There's a picture sleeve. We'll show the real thing, over this.
It's a super sweet song. It sounds
it's amazing.
It sounds really sweet, and it's just beautiful melodies.
Very chill.
Really chill. But I mean, again, it brings in those dark undertones. Because what is it talking about?
It's about Jill's agoraphobia.
Yeah, and so she's saying, what is she saying?
The main crux of the lyric is, because I hate the trees and I hate the flowers and I hate the buildings and the way they tower over me.
Yeah.
And then the refrain also is, I get so frightened. No one else seems frightened, only me.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's dark.
It's sort of like, it's
really
dark
sad.
And it's deep, and it's like, when you sort of like go past those pure pop sensibilities and just that sweetness of the sound.
Yeah.
And then the lyrics start to sink in. It's like,
wow,
wow,
she's suffering. Yeah, it's very isolation. You feel that isolation.
You do feel that isolation, and her vocal almost sounds hopeless.
Like broken a little.
Broken feel to it,
Yeah.
So you do, like you said, that sadness.
And that was a non-album track. So first single, that was covered by the Dum Dum Girls, local LA band here. They used to be. Great band. We might do something on them
they're good.
Then their next single, all the way to, over a year, November of 1984. Maybe this is their most well-known.
Since Yesterday.
That could be my next favorite. The pop level is definitely up.
Oh yeah, the pop level has grown.
Yeah, they're really synth-poppy at this point.
So at this stage, they've moved over to the Corova label, and
label mates of the Bunnymen.
Yeah, of the Bunnymen, and they're approached to be managed by Bill Drummond, KLF, and he was the Bunnymen manager too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Balfe
produced this.
Yes, and he was actually managing as well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was Teardrops Explode, and later the food label.
And this is, I don't know if you know, this is the Japanese 7-inch. It's a unique, different sleeve. I'll put the UK one right on. So, yeah, different, that's unique sleeve for Japan.
Again, these, since yesterday, these again, really sweet pop. And
this one's super poppy.
Super
Great.
poppy.
It's lo-fi synth pop, though. They're not using the highest quality synth, but it works for them.
Yeah.
But the lyrics, though.
The lyrics, again, are so dark.
And as we sit here alone, looking for a reason to go on, it's so clear that all we have now are all thoughts of yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on. Living in the now.
It is living in the moment.
Just kind of
not, dwelling on the past, not trying to only think of the future, but having what you have now.
When tomorrow comes, you wish you had today. And as we sit here alone, looking for a reason to go on, it's so clear that all we have now are our thoughts of yesterday.
There's always that duality in their songs. Some of them, they can be super poppy, but those lyrics really cut. That's on the album.
That was 84, so this is March 85.
This is March of 85, and these two singles are going to be on the album. This is Let Her Go. This is a Japanese. We only have the Japanese mostly for that. I don't know why. We have 3 Japanese 7-inches. We don't have anything. We don't have a 12-inch. We've only got 7 inches by them, and a couple of these are only Japanese. This is a unique sleeve as well. A bit more poppy. This one's not like super depressing lyrically or anything either. I think that's the regular 12-inch right there. There's a photo down there of the UK 12-inch. I'm probably not be able to see it much, but we'll put it. There you go.
No, I still feel like somebody's gonna flick a paper football.
Oh man! All right. So that's their 3rd single.
She told me so. She does not know what to do. Yes, she knows she must try to keep you from under her skin, but it's not been that easy because you just walk in.
All right, and this one is produced by Phil Thornalley. Thornalley? I never know how to pronounce that one.
Thornalley.
He produced The Cure Pornography. Totally different to this. This is like super poppy. That's like dark. He also played on Love Cats, and he was a touring member on the Top tour. So he's got that Cure connection right there. Another Cure connection will be coming up shortly. Yeah.
Okay, so this is April then of 85. So here's the album.
Yeah.
So this is the self-titled album. Yeah, so this is where you can get a better look at
the girls.
what the girls look like.
Oh, here you go too. That's a nice inner sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the European press, and I don't know. This is just nerd fact, where they had it's paper sleeve, but they had the poly line. You get those on this. There's some Bunnymen we have that are like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. So you still get
same label
Yeah,
mates.
exactly. You still get the cool. You get the nice inner sleeve with whatever pictures. And then you get it's got the cow. It's just like a looks like a bunny. Pull that out. Show the people.
Label.
That's a great label.
That is a great label.
Oh, it's the milk and the cow, the milk bottles and the cow.
Yeah. So there you go.
So that's a great. It's got those couple singles, and then it's very synth poppy the whole way through. Mostly, there are some songs that are a bit more mellow. Those are probably my favorites, where there's a bit more guitar here and there. Okay, and so I mentioned The Cure earlier. Boris Williams plays drums on this album, and who did he go and join? Well, The Cure, Head on the Top, just after this.
Head on the top?
Head on the top of the door. Head on the top of the door. Oh man, we can't film more than one video in a day because we get like nutty. All right, so yes, Boris went on to join The Cure. Head on the Door. All right, then I don't know when I couldn't find the date on this one. This is also 85, later in the year. This is the Japanese only, the 12-inch album. And this has...
That's pretty cool.
It's really cool. This has almost all the singles. Let Her Go, Trees and Flowers, Since Yesterday, Jolene, Who Knows What Love Is, Ecstasy. These are a couple we haven't gotten to. And then a B-side. But these all have extended... 4 of them. 5. 5 of these have extended mixes, like Since Yesterday, Trees and Flowers, that are only on this. They're not, you get the 12-inch, the UK 12-inch, there's no extended mix on there.
Oh,
so these are like all unique
just
versions for
yeah.
this, especially for this release. So it's really, this is really worth having. Yeah, it's a really, really cool piece.
That's the inner.
Yep. Well, there's the insert for
The insert.
Well, Japan. This is only
Japanese
Japan.
insert,
So
yeah.
they always get the cool
So,
Japan.
yeah. That's really cool.
With lyrics too, right? You always get the Japanese and English lyrics.
See, oh yeah.
If you can find this, I'd say if you're a fan, I'd say it's kind of essential. It's pretty cool to have these extended versions on these songs, and good way to catch the singles that aren't on the album too. If you can't find the 12-inch or the single, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool way to have them.
Okay, so then in May of '85, the next single was released. This is "Who Knows What Love Is" with "Poor Hearts" on the B side. I think this is just the UK.
Yeah. Not
UK
a
version.
Japanese.
No,
boring.
So this is.
But we'll be on the lookout for that one.
Yes. Yes, we will. This one's a little bit more mid-tempo.
Yeah.
Sort of,
Cheesy synth. I say cheesy in a good way, but yeah.
It's their vocals that just sort of
they help.
keep you in, and they keep drawing you back in. And
Yes.
sort of that sweetness.
Look through it slowly, but the pages are unseen, and I think, who knows what love is? I wonder if you do. Who can tell me what love is? I wish it could be you. I wish it could be you.
Okay, so that's from the album. That's all the album tracks.
Yes.
Then we have, this was a Japanese only, I believe. Yeah, Japanese only single, Ecstasy. So this is the Japanese version. More poppy, kind of 60s girl groupy kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
right?
that one
Yeah,
really had that sort of like ronettes or
yeah.
sort of.
Still on Kuroba.
Yes.
Yeah, but with the synthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
definitely
of course.
synth, yeah.
It,
It's-
done in the 80s.
Yes, their style. They're looking pretty good there. That looks nice and dark.
It does look
Gothic.
nice and dark. Yeah.
They're not as dark as their look, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
All right, then there were 2 more singles that we don't have.
That we haven't picked up yet.
One was Jolene, which is Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Probably made even more famous by White Stripes. Then there was one last single, a Japanese only, called I Can Feel. Right. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? Don't you have an anecdote?
I do. Well,
They broke up.
After they went their separate ways, Rose kept going with the name for a little bit, and she was working on some new material. And to showcase that new material, she had a gig, and she was joined on stage by
Good.
the likes of Lawrence from Felt,
Oh.
members
Killing
of
me.
Primal Scream, members of the Weather Prophets.
Oh.
Um,
It's a creation supergroup.
yeah, it really
Man.
was, and she may have ended up on Creation. You don't
Oh,
know.
that would have been good. All right, so yeah, she did all the demoing. She did a bunch of demos around that time.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and that became. It was going to be a potential sophomore album from them.
Yeah.
Got shelved, never happened, and it got released in like 2015. We don't have that either. All we have is really the Strawberry Switchblade stuff, which we should get this.
Yeah, we should try and find it.
It was a compilation called "Cut with the Cake Knife." And it was like those demos, and then she also did a 12-inch in '88, which we don't have that either, a solo 12-inch. We should really find that one. Of Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, I know, and it's pretty
good.
It's pretty awesome.
It's
yeah.
synthy goodness, but
I mean, I know you all love Don't Fear
Don't
the
Fear the
Reaper.
Reaper is
Yeah,
good, yeah.
I mean, who
Don't act
doesn't?
like it's a guilty
Yeah,
plea. It's great.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is good.
Yeah, and this
We actually
her
do like
version
that.
is pretty good.
It's pretty- yeah.
It's pretty. It is what you would expect. Synths and sweet girl vocals.
Yes.
And
So
Don't
we
Fear
need to
the
look
Reaper.
for that.
Yeah,
though.
we totally
And that
do.
cake, yeah, we need to
Yeah,
look for
we
both
do
of
need
those.
to-
Otherwise,
yeah.
we'll show a little picture, but yeah.
Because Rose continued on doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
There was another band that were kind
In
of
the 90s.
folk, Celtic folk.
Ethereal neo-folk or something.
Yeah, called Sorrow.
Yes.
Which they're really good too.
Yeah, they sounded good. We don't have that either.
No, we don't have any. We don't have any of the solo
Yeah.
stuff afterwards. But she she has done a bunch of work since Strawberry Switchblade. And then Jill, she just kind of retired from music.
Yeah, and then she came back in like 2014. After 30 years of being away, she's now supposedly got a new band-ish. She's released like 8 songs online only, like one-off little, digital single type things with her daughter, I think, something like that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
So,
other than that, she was just doing art. She was doing sculpture art and things like that. So
we learned things by doing this micro too. See, it's good for us because we didn't really pay attention to the solo stuff, and so
no, we didn't.
Yeah,
and
now we're gonna look for that.
Now I've sampled a bunch of that solo stuff.
That Sorrow sounded really good.
I really want to find that Sorrow stuff.
You gotta get Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh my God, yes.
There you go, Strawberry. This was about Strawberry Switchblade,
and it will always be about Strawberry Switchblade.
Yes, definitely check them out if you don't
Rose
know. Great
and Jill.
band.
Yes, they very short-lived, but their output
really cool.
Yeah, and listen to the lyrics; they're deep. They're just really deep. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks all.
We'll see you on the next episode, either a micro or a regular or whatever.
Yes.
We got other things coming that we're kind of in the works right now.
We're always working on something.
Yeah, there's a big project we're working on. I don't know where it's going to fall, if this comes before, but we're hoping it's going to fall.
It's a doozy. We're doing a lot of work.
It's a big one. It's going to probably be after this, but yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
Thanks all.
Thanks a lot.
Happy digging. Bye.
See you next time.